Hello and welcome to update 9 of reading 11/22/63 for the first time and sharing my thoughts as I go. This does contain spoilers, so if that's not your thing, please swipe away now. So I've just read the next section and things take a bit of a turn. Mike and Bobby Jill want to put on a charity event to raise money for Sadie's surgery. Jake thinks this is a great idea, and eventually Sadie agrees, even though she's quite reluctant at first. The event obviously ends up being a massive success. It raises a lot of money, and Sadie actually makes a surprise appearance at the end to a huge applause, which is a really big moment for her. And she even decides after that she wants to go back into teaching. At roughly the same time, Jake spots an advert for a boxing match, Tom Case versus Dick Tiger, and realizes he can use his knowledge of the future again. He even proves to Sadie he's telling the truth about where he's from by placing the bet on it. And things start getting a bit more tense. Jake tracks down De Mohrenschildt and basically pretends to be some kind of spy who's been watching him and Lee Oswald just to scare him into staying away. That's actually quite a strange, slightly funny interaction, but it works, and Jake lets him go with a warning. Jake and Sadie go to the fight, and it plays out exactly how he expected, although it is quite tense and on edge, because Tom Case actually gets knocked down early in the first, but then somehow limps through the fight and knocks out Dick Tiger right at the end of the 5th round, and it's pretty awesome. But straight after that, everything starts to go wrong again. Jake goes to collect his winnings and then stops off for to sort out his place in Dallas. But he's followed by a group of guys who start questioning how he knew all these results, the fights, the bets, and everything. And they absolutely beat the living hell out of him, like seriously badly. He ends up in hospital for weeks with multiple injuries, broken bones, internal injuries, and on top of that, he's got a brain injury that's affecting his memory. And that's the real problem, because now he's starting to forget things he actually needs to remember. Sadie knows what's coming later in the year, and she's trying to help him piece everything back together, and he starts remembering bits through dreams. But Al, the yellow card man, and the fact that there are notes in a safe deposit box somewhere, and you can feel the stakes building again. I've got a feeling this is about to get even more complicated. But thanks for journeying with me, and yeah, catch you on the next one.